Will, thank you so much for being here with us today. I know you have multiple roles on this film set. Can you tell me a bit about both of those?
Yeah, well, my first role was as the Kung Fu master, and my job was to sort of take the interest under my wing and show him how to do Kung Fu for the movie. And I was able to pull from some previous Kung Fu experience that I had, studying with some Shaolin monks in Tibet years ago. And that I fell very easily into that role, I think. My other work was behind the scenes. I was the audio. I held the boom mic, and I've always been able to, ever since I was a little kid, uh, you know, pick up sounds from things and say, "Wow, that sounds kind of interesting." That's just something I do, and like a simple pulling a table across a wooden floor. Somebody might find it annoying, but I find it fascinating, and I think I was able to incorporate that into the film a little bit.
So can you tell me a bit about your training with monks and how that influenced both the visual and technical aspects of the film?
Oh, yeah, of course. It, it was a chrysalis forming experience, if I can put it that way. I went into the temple of broken man, a caterpillar, a lowly worm, and through years of dedicated training, meditation, low level oxygen supplies, and that kind of things, and the altitudes there. I emerged from that a different man, and without that sort of discipline that I gained from the monks, I don't think I would have been able to do the job that I did on this set.
Do you find that you have different cultural aspects? It seems that there's a different level, like cultural understanding that you brought to the film. And can you tell me about how those cross-cultural relationships influence you as an artist?
Of course. Well, I think it's very important to bring what you know to the set and to the film that you're trying to create. And what I know is discipline and and lint rollers, and that was kind of my idea. Honestly, was the lint rollers you saw in the film. Um, that that's something that I wanted to do in order to show people that yes, people everywhere use lint rollers. It's not just Caucasian males, wasps. Everybody uses lint rollers, and I thought it was very important to show that.
Is there a deeper meaning to the lint roller than it just being a lint roller?
It's a cleansing of the soul more so than it is just picking up lint and hairs and stray particles on your outfit there. It's you're lint rolling your inner self when you're. Do you understand what I'm saying? I mean, it's hard to express in words exactly, but that's how I would put it as best I can.
Do you have a favorite moment during the entire process, whether it was post production or during the production of the film? What was your most memorable moment?
I enjoyed. There was a scene and there was a fish tank in the scene. I would probably say that was my favorite scene. I was able to really um, concentrate with the trickling of the oxygenator, I believe it's called, in the background in the fish tank, and that put me in a very zen state, and I think I was doing my best work in that scene.
Can you, for like people who want to become sound technicians on film or actors, do you have a bit of advice you could give them?
Uh, I don't see any way to do it other than um, taking a hiatus and going to the Himalayas and and climbing up those thousand stairs to that monastery, that very same monastery that I went to study with those monks in Tibet. I would recommend that if you have the time, if you have the spare cash.
So that's the only way to become a better artist.
I can only speak from my own experiences, obviously, and that's how I did it, and I think I'm better for it.
Okay, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Are you Nick?